Hi, and welcome to Lavonne's Kitchen. Guess what? This is my first video of the new year 2023, and I am making some homemade dinner rolls. I got a bread maker for Christmas, and so, I always get appliances for Christmas, and I'll take you through later on and give you a whole review of the appliance. But it's a Cuisinart bread maker. So, I'm going to make some dinner rolls. I did it, of course, the first day that I got it, and they were absolutely delicious. So I want to do it again because they were so good, and it was so easy. So let's get to it. First of all, you know what I need you to do, of course. Go out and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And that way you can come down in my comments, talk to me, let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you do want to see, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what my ingredients are first. So I have some sugar, I have some flour, some milk, some yeast, some butter, and an egg. Okay, I scrambled up an egg. And when I say it's easy, I mean it's easy. I'm just gonna take my ingredients, put them in the bread maker, and hit a button. It's gonna come out as a dough, okay? But I'm making rolls, so I'm gonna have to cut them into 12 pieces. But other than that, I could have hit a separate button and it would have just made a whole loaf of bread for me. It's just that easy. It's fun. I mean, just to see it happen before your eyes, that's just me. I like to cook and certain things are just fun to me. But when I made that bread the other day, baby, you're gonna see in a minute, okay? So what I had to do was, I had to let my butter soften, okay? You don't melt it, you just let it get soft, okay? Like, if you push it down and can you see that, the indentation where I pushed it down? Yeah, there you go. So it's soft, okay? And then I had to let my milk warm up. But other than that, that was it, okay? So I'm gonna put everything in here and let you see what happens. Okay, so this is the inside of our bread maker, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting our ingredients in it. First, I have my egg that I beat. Let's make sure we get all of that in there. Then we have our milk that was warmed up. Then we have our butter that was softened. Then we have our sugar. Then we have our salt. And then we have our flour. Okay, and last but not least, we have our yeast. See how easy that was? Now we're gonna close it and we're going to turn it on. And for the program, we want it to be on dough. And dough is number 8. So we're gonna put it on number 8. As you can see, this number right here is changing. Can you see that? There we go. 7, 8. And then we'll hit start. And what it did was it said an hour and 30 minutes. Can you see that? So we're gonna sit there and let it do what it do for an hour and 30 minutes, and then we'll be back. So I want you to see what's happening down inside the bread maker. As you can see, there's a window on top so that you can see what's going on inside of there. And it's kneading the bread. You see, I didn't have to do anything. It's doing it all for me. And it's supposed to take an hour and a half. So while it's doing that, I'm gonna do a few other things. So I've got my cutting board out. I'm gonna lightly dust my cutting board with some flour, because when the dough comes out, I'm gonna put it on here. And I have me a sharp knife ready to cut it into 6 pieces. And then I have a pan that I sprayed with some pan, which is what we're gonna cook the rolls on. And then in a few minutes, I will preheat my oven to 400 and we'll be ready. Look at it. So as you can see, it is a little loud when it's doing its thing, but that's okay. What I wanted to show you was the different cycles. You have the white bread, French bread, wheat, whole wheat, ultra fast, sweet, and gluten-free. A lot of you guys may like that gluten-free thing. Then there's an artesian dough, a regular dough. So like if you're making rolls or something like that. Jam, you can actually make jam in here. Okay, then there's a packaged mix, there's cake, and then you can bake. So there's, what is it, 12 different programs, and you can have, it has 3 different colors, and the size, and then here's how you go up and down. And as you can see, it's kneading right now, and like I said, it was a little on the loud side. All right, so our timer just went off. Gonna take our bread out of the bread machine. And look at it. We've got dough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my dough on my cutting board that I have floured, and I have a damp towel. I'm gonna cover this for 20 minutes and let that dough rise, and it's gonna be a big ball, hopefully. So let's cover that up, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. All right, our 20 minutes are up. Don't look like it rose very much. That's what it's supposed to do for those 20 minutes. It's supposed to rise and get bigger, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make 2 dozen rolls out of this. So I'm gonna split it into 4s. But what I wanna do first is roll it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna split it, okay? Before I start to roll it, I just wanna sprinkle a little of this flour on top, just a little, so that my rolling pin doesn't stick. Actually, I'm gonna put some on the rolling pin, there we go. Just gonna roll it out a little. Oh, the thing from the bread maker is still in there. Look at that. That's the paddle that was in there. I forgot to take it out, but it's okay. All right, I don't want to roll it too much. I just want to be able to get it where I can cut it up. Okay, so got my heavy duty knife. I'm gonna cut it in half. So if we cut it in half, that would be 12 and 12, but we want 24. So we're gonna cut each of these in half. Okay, so each one of these should be 6. So I need to cut this into 6 pieces, okay? So I'll cut it in half. So I need 3 and 3. So I have 3 over here. And 3 over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And I'm gonna do the same for all of these. Oh wait, I didn't do it right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna cut it in 6 pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So before I start cutting them all up, I just want to show you. They look like little pie pieces. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna roll them up and take the edges and bend them under. Okay? And I got me a little ball. That's my roll. Put it on there. I'm gonna do all of them like that. Just roll it up, bend it under, make me a little ball. Okay? So I'm gonna do all of these and I'll be back. So I've rolled them, got a dozen over here and a dozen over here. I preheated my oven for up to 400 degrees. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. All right, I'm gonna pop those in the oven for 18 minutes and we should have some nice hot bread, homemade dinner rolls. All right, okay, so our rolls are ready to come out of the oven. They are nice and hot, and if you could only smell what it smells like in this kitchen. So let me go grab those out of the oven. I have melted some butter that I'm gonna brush on them. You hear the timer? There we go. Let's get these out. Dozen number 1. Dozen number 2. Whew. Yeah, they're hot. Look at them. Look at them. And by me spraying the bottom of the pan, you see how easy they're not stuck to the pan or anything. So what I want to do now is go ahead and just put some butter on them. Look at this. Look at that. I feel how soft they are when I pick them up. They're hot, so be careful when you're doing this. Oh, they smell amazing. I can't wait to just bite into one. Now, these are small, so what you could do, like I did the first time, I used the same recipe, but I only made 12, and they were bigger. So if you want larger rolls, you can just make 12, or if you want the little bitty ones, you can make 24 like I did. Ooh, yeah, they're hot. They are smelling good. Look at them with this butter on them. All right, I got another 12 over here that I'm gonna butter up as well. So I'm about to eat this one. Look at this, look at this. Oh, it's nice and hot. Break that open so you can see. Look at that steam coming out of there. Oh my goodness. And I'm greedy, so I want to put some butter on the inside too. Oh, nothing better than a hot buttery roll. You can use these with all different types of butter and like honey butter and all different kind of things. Or if you just want it like it is, because remember I cooked it with butter. Oh my God, this is good. Oh my goodness. Ain't nothing better than fresh baked bread. And now that I got a Cuisinart bread maker, you better believe I'm gonna be making a lot more. Cause this was easy, y'all. This was real easy. I remember going out and paying people to make rolls, and they were expensive when you pay people to do it. I don't think this would have cost more than, what was these? Maybe $1.50, if that. I mean, with the ingredients that I use, think about it. maybe $1.50. Oh my God. And for 24 rolls, and I mean, they were small, but they weren't that small. Oh, anyway, I'm glad you came with me to see my new Cuisinart machine bread maker. I'm glad. Thank you for being with me to make my dinner rolls, and I'm gonna eat these, probably all of them. But anyway, guess what? I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Bye.